Yo, so the other day I made a video on Frogan and it actually popped off, but it didn't pop off with people like agreeing with the take that I said. It was mostly like, oh, well, if you're going to war and you're killing people, you know, I don't give a shit if you get PTSD. And it's like, okay, sure, like it's okay to say like you don't give a shit about somebody. Like it does make you like look stupid and a bad person. However, like it is way better than just wishing that on people, Like it makes you look like less of a fucking shitty human being, which what Frogan did, right? She wished people were to get PTSD. She hopes for that. And I don't think people really understand like the perspective that soldiers may undergo. Like a lot of these soldiers are fucking forced to doing this shit, right? They have to do it. Versus like, if you're just a normalized person, you can just like reject the offer, because like soldiers who don't listen orders, they get treasoned, right? They can't go to America anymore. So it's like it really does like bring to perspective like the ideals that these people are undergoing. It seems like very pretentious. It seems very like privileged, right? Considering like a lot of these people don't really have like the opportunity to do anything else, literally anything else. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Today I'm gonna talk about Asmongold and the fact that his take is almost blatantly racist, right? Is very ignorant and blatantly racist. And like I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit about him today. However, I feel like it's going to be a tamer view because he didn't double down on his bullshit and saying that, oh my god, I'm so based, I wish people PTSD, I'm based. Or like, like Frogan did. He actually kind of like apologized, right? Because it was ignorant. It was a shitty ass ignorant take. He apologized and, he started to turn his life around, which is cool. Anyway, let's get it.
Any other motherfucker you're doing them, you're like, oh my god, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America. And they posted it in my head, I'm like, base? Base? Like, am I supposed to be like I'm not walking back on it. I still fucking agree with it. Base? Okay. 6250. 9/11 baking stream with Raf and Capri. If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raf, and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake, and we'll make an airplane, and we'll recreate 9/11.
All I know is that Asmongold's like a huge ass fucking streamer, and honestly, I didn't really watch him unless it was fucking the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp shit. And bro, that was like, yeah, like what I know is that he says a lot of like centrist, like middle ground takes, and a lot of people like disagree with those takes. And like I don't really like fucking going on one side or the other depending on what it is. But the take that he gave was so astronomically dog shit and like uncaring for the situations that people undergo that I had to fucking react to it. It was like so fucking dog shit. Anyway, let's look at the video.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
This take is not extremely harmful, not only for the reason that like it's a fucking huge ass blanket statement and saying that everyone who lives in Palestine, everyone who lives in Muslim cultures, like believes and like goes with their fucking belief systems. It also shows that he has no sympathy for the civilians that have nothing to do with these laws, right? It's insane to me. And it's very disgusting to hear that despite everything that they're going through as a result of this consistent Israeli push with the support of the United States is like insane to me, right? It's crazy. And on top of that, like they're defending themselves, right? And I'm not going to say like killing people isn't bad. Genocide is horrible. I am so anti-war. But like what I do care about is the people who are innocent, these innocent people who are either being brainwashed by their governments or they're intelligent enough to understand what's going on and to like, but don't have the power to defend themselves against it, right? These people are fucking dying, bro. People on both sides are dying. And a lot of these people don't even know what the fuck is happening. They have no idea. But all they have to do is fucking survive the best way they can, right? They have families that are trying to survive the best way they can. And I'm not excusing like the fact that the Palestinian government did kill Israelis, right? That's horrible. That's fucking terrible. But at the same time, they're really just fucking trying to defend themselves against, this onslaught. Because Israel is a stronger country. Israel has American support that I don't agree with, right? But it's fucking horrible. It's disgusting to see, truly. And I hate watching it happen. But the fact that he goes and says that their culture is inferior, despite the fact that these laws that they're being placed that support genocide isn't even up to the fucking civilians, is insane to me. It's truly fucking gross. In my honest opinion, if his take was more like, yo, I respect the culture, I think the culture is cool, but the fucking way the country's being run in Israel and Palestine side is pretty fucking dog shit, I think I'd agree with him. But the fact that he like brought everyone together under one thing, just because of the views of like, like the heads up and the leaders and shit like that, it's very like fucking blanketed, and it like antagonizes everybody, not just the source of the problem, which is like horrible in my opinion. So basically his Twitter apology just says, looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing. My bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have values I find regressive. You deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better. The apology is not like fucking terrible, but I also still don't believe that he like understands completely like what these people are going through. Like, I'm not talking about fucking government officials or like, people who are ordering these like troops to go and fucking fight these wars, right? I don't give a shit about the higher ups, bro. I'm talking about the fucking civilians, the people who aren't doing this shit, who don't want to fight this fucking war, who like just want to live their lives comfortably and safely, right? Like, there are a shit ton of fucking stuff in these Middle Eastern countries that are bad, right? There's a lot of people who are like fucking killing people for being gay, for being trans, for literally being anything that isn't within the status quo. And of course, I fucking disagree with that. However, you cannot just go and say that that's literally the whole country. Everyone's fucking believing that. You can't say that. That's a fucking generalization. And it's horrible to like, talk about, right? It's horrible to just say and assume. Like, that's like the hugest problem here, right? Do I think he's racist? No. Do I think he's a fucking ignorant dumbass who needs to do some fucking more like investigations before saying takes like this? Yes, I truly, truly do believe that. Oh, who would I pick between Asmon and Frogan? Like, who's the better person? Even though Asmon's a fucking dumbass, I think he's probably a better president than Frogan, because Frogan doubled down on her take. She never apologized. to the soldiers that she wished PTSD on, and she just, you know, like her apology was basically just, oh please, please, I don't want to get in trouble, type of bullshit. Well, Asmund actually like apologized. He didn't double down, and he's actually like, you know, making some improvements to, you know, fixing his perspective. And like that's all you can really ask for, right? You can shit on somebody so much, but if they're like trying to work on changing their, like, you know, perspective on things in order to, you know, get better, then, you know, that's a good thing, right? It's a net positive. Is him stepping back from OTK and cleaning up his house make up for the things he said? No, but it does do a better start than what Frogan's doing to repent. That's all I really gotta say. If you disagree, if you're a Frogan supporter or an Asmund supporter who hated my take, go fuck yourself. Like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I got mad haters on my Frogan video, and I don't mind any Asmund haters either. Pull up. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
What is up with the cup collection? Look at the amount of sauce he has here from like Chick-fil-A or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is how my
Wendy's
mom
chili.
sees. I bet that's the room right now. That is Warcraft. No wonder why it looks this way.
Okay.
Oh, those are new bags of chips too.
Well, yeah, and here, and here.
But that's trash.
And a party box of right there.
Yeah, we
Oh
were
my
we were
gosh.
chilling.
That, you know, I'm probably not the most appropriate person to be saying this, but you probably should eat out less and move more. I'm just assuming. I'm making a terrible assumption based on this table.
I will have you know that I cooked myself a steak after I walked a mile down to the store to get another one of the sodas. I cooked myself a steak last night. I don't want to hear about it, okay?